first graders. Welcome to Tuesday's April Number Corner. Let's jump right in. We had a lot happen over the weekend. So we're going to start right away with our calendar. On Saturday, I saw rhombus. On Sunday, I saw a letter E. And on Monday, I saw this strange shape. But when I counted the sides, I realized there were 6 sides and 6 vertices. So I know this is a type of hexagon. Let's take a look at today's marker. Oh, and I'm noticing right away it's a familiar shape to us. Let's take a closer look at this shape. We see it has 4 sides and 4 vertices, so we know it's a type of quadrilateral. Do you know the name of this shape? You're right, it's a rectangle. We know it's a rectangle because not all the sides are the same length. So we have 2 sides that are longer and 2 sides that are shorter, and they're going perpendicular to each other. So now we need to decide, is this shape symmetrical? So let's get our lines out and see what happens when we divide it in half. Well, when we divide that shape in half or into 2 pieces, I'm noticing those pieces line up or they match. They make 2 thinner rectangles, but if I were to lay them on top of each other, they would look the same. So now we're going to see if we can divide that shape one more time in half. I'm looking, that doesn't seem quite right. So I'm going to try one more time. I'm trying to aim it towards the middle just as if I was going to fold it. And that looks pretty close to me there. I need to do a little perseverance to make sure it lined up, first graders. Now, when I divided it again, I noticed that I'm able to break it into 4 sections, and all 4 of those sections look the same. They all are making smaller rectangles. So I know this shape still is having symmetry. I was able to divide it into 4s, and all of those 4 pieces still look the same. We are ready to update our calendar collection grid. Now, I already got it started a bit from over the weekend. So again, on Saturday, we saw that rhombus. I could split it into 4 pieces. So yes, it had symmetry. On Sunday, we saw that letter E. It could only be split into 2 pieces. It could get split right down the middle or horizontally, but it still had symmetry. On Monday, we saw that hexagon, but that hexagon did not have any symmetry. I couldn't fold it any way to make it match. Today we saw that rectangle. We could divide it into 4 pieces. And so yes, it does have symmetry. Right now, friends, I want to take a second to pause and I want you to make some observations. Are you noticing any patterns right now? Some of you are noticing, well, there's a pattern with whether or not it's symmetrical. Some friends are noticing goes, yes, yes, no, yes, yes, no, yes. Noticing this pattern, what are you predicting we're going to see for tomorrow's shape? Do you think it will be symmetrical? Now, some of you are noticing some other patterns with the folds. We saw 4, 2, 0, 4, 2, 0. Today we saw 4 folds. Can you use this pattern to help you make a prediction on tomorrow's shape? We will have to find out if those predictions come true tomorrow. We are ready to take a look at our days of school routine. Today is the 129th day of school. Can you count it along with me? Remember, we're going to use those big groups to help us count. 100, 110, 120, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129. Taking a look at this, first graders, we can write this number using words. I could say 129. But then I'm going to zoom in again on that number and think about what it means. When I'm looking at that number 129, each of those digits has a special meaning. The 1 is in the hundreds place. That's letting me know I have one group of 100. My 2 is in the tens place, or the middle, and it's letting me know I have two groups of 10 or 20. My 9 is that back number or single digit. It stands for the ones, and I have 9 ones. If I put that all together, 100 plus 20 plus 9, it would equal 129. All right, friends, it's time for us to start our next collection for the week. So you're going to notice nothing is here right now. It is because we are officially in week 2, and so we're starting a new collection. We're going to give it a spin to see how many popsicle sticks we're starting with today. And man, oh man, we sure do like a lot of 4s. So I am adding those 4 more popsicle sticks. Alrighty, we're going to just quick review our collection so far. Last week we ended with 8 popsicle sticks. So far we have 4, but we still have 3 more days to go this week. Do you think we're going to end up with more or less than 8 popsicle sticks? I hear a lot of you thinking we're going to end up with more, which would make sense because we have more days to the week. Last week, we only did calendar collector for 2 days. This week, we're going to be doing it for 4. So it would make sense that we might end up with more than 8 popsicle sticks. We will have to find out. Our last number corner job today is with our number line. Now, we have done a lot of work counting by ones on our number line, but today and the next couple days, we're going to be doing something a little different. We are going to be counting by tens, but I need your help filling in the missing numbers. I gave you some clues already in our number line. So I know 10 is here, 40, 90, 20. Now, when I'm counting by tens, it means that every time I take a hop along that number line, it's a group of 10 that's either getting added or taken away. So when I jump forward on my number line, I'm adding groups of 10. When I jump backwards on my number line, I'm taking away groups of 10. I'm going to quick just erase so that doesn't distract us. All right, friends. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to point to a number, or I'm going to click inside of a box, and I need you to shout out what number it would be. Are you ready? What number is 10 more? 20, you're right. What number would be 10 less than 90? 80, you got it. What would be 10 more than 90? 100. What would be 10 more than 40? 50, you got it. What if I was at 40 and I wanted to know what was 20 more? So I was at 40 and I took those 2 hops. You're right, it would be 60. Well, what if I was at 50 and I wanted to take away 20? 30, you got it. What is 10 less than 10? 0. 10 minus 10 is 0. What if I'm at 120 and I take away a group of 10? It's going to be 110. It would be the same if I worked forward. If I was at 100 and I added a group of 10, it'd be 110. We have one last number, friends. Can you shout it out? 70, you got it. I need you to use those counting voices with me as we count along our number line. Are you ready? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. This time we're going to count back. 120, 110, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Nice work, first graders. Today you won't have any posting to do for me on Number Corner. You will be going on Dreambox though today. I will talk to you later. Bye, first graders.